Hi guys, welcome to another video which is very important for the prelims 2024. Guys, if you understand the analysis which I am going to share in this video and if you implement this in your prelims preparation for 2024, no force on earth can stop you from qualifying the prelims examination. Guys, one thing which I have observed that most of the aspirants who fail to crack the prelims examination is not because they are not hardworking or they are not able. It is because of their poor planning. In today's video, I am going to help you understand how should you plan your next 5 months that you can crack the prelims examination very easily. Guys, this is the weightage of prelims 2023. This is the weightage of prelims 2023. You can see here polity 15 questions, economy around 18 questions, environment around 15 questions, history around 14 questions, geography around 14 questions, science and tech around 10 questions, IR around 10 questions, and purely current affairs question. I'm talking about pure current affairs question like awards, sports, etc. were 4 questions. So guys, if you have gone through the paper, one thing you will understand that if you see the history part, okay, the history part is becoming very unpredictable and the syllabus is very vast. It is very difficult to solve questions from ancient, medieval and art and culture. Even modern India is becoming very tough these days, particularly after prelims 2020. Then if you see the environment part, which was very high scoring in 2015, 16, 17, 18, but after the COVID, if you see the kind of questions you are getting from environment, particularly species oriented questions, they are also becoming very random. They are asking which species is nocturnal, the behavior of the species. It is next to impossible for an average aspirant to prepare these kinds of questions. Okay, then if you see the geography section also you see 2-3 questions which are coming from geography. They are very analytical. They are very analytical, very difficult to solve for an average student, and rest of the questions in geography are sometimes very factual. But if you see this polity section and the economy section, still questions are very concept based and all the questions are directly from the standard sources, Lakshmikant and current affairs. Guys, if you analyze the cutoff last year, the cutoff was around 80 marks max. Why I am saying this? Because I know many of my students, they have cracked the prelims examination even with 79 and 78 marks. I am talking about the general candidate students. Okay, so cutoff will not be more than 80 marks. 80 marks means what? You have to just solve 40 questions. So guys, to solve 40 questions, okay, if you see this 15 plus 18, and these are purely concept based questions, there is no unpredictability and all questions are from standard sources. So here you are getting around 33 questions and few of the questions were based on current affairs, particularly in economy. They were based on current affairs, but they were very conceptual current affairs question. You need to know the concept. So you can see here polity and economy will give you around 33 questions which can be solved if your concepts are very good. And then guys, if you see here 10 questions in science and tech, 10 questions in IR. If you see these 20 questions, guys, in science and tech, most of the questions could be solved using option elimination technique. If you follow my option elimination technique, 8 questions out of 10 questions in science and tech you can easily get. And guys, in the IR section where most of the questions were map oriented, you can easily get 6 to 7 questions out of 10 questions just from my prediction list. So guys, you understand, most of the students, what they do, they invest their quality time in studying history, in studying art and culture, in studying ancient India, in studying medieval India. Most of the students, they invest a lot of time reading all the NCRTs and then reading GC Leong, etc. And in environment, a lot of students invest a lot of time in environment. But if you go and do your analysis, like suppose last year you have scored around 70 marks, if you go and do this analysis, that 70 marks came from which subjects? I can challenge you out of this 70 marks, 50 marks you have scored from only this polity, economy and science and tech and IR. Okay, I can challenge you that 75% of your score came from these two subjects and these two sections, and these two sections are purely current affairs based section. These two sections you can do after February. These two sections you can do after February from any compilation. I am again coming out with a very good compilation for Science and Tech and IR, and I will try my level best to predict most of the questions in this section, and I am going to share with all the optional elimination techniques in Science and Tech which can help you to solve the questions without much knowledge also. So this section is very easy, guys, let me tell you. So you need not worry about these sections. So around 20 questions, this is very easy, you can do after February. So if you are preparing from now and you want to crack the prelims examination in 2024, then where you should put your effort in the month of December and January. In the month of December and January, you try to finish these two subjects thoroughly. You need to prepare these two subjects. If you are very strong in polity and economy, if you are very strong in polity and economy, and here I am talking about conceptually strong, then no one can stop you from qualifying prelims. Guys, prelims cutoff is reducing with every passing year, and just 40 questions, just imagine 33 questions got from these two sections. These two sections, most of the questions were very easy, but they were concept based. You may say that, sir, even polity was not very easy. Yes, if your concepts are weak, even polity was tough. If your concepts are weak, then even economy was tough. But if you're conceptually strong, then you need not remember anything. The questions in these sections were not factual, they were concept based, and every concept is explained in the standard source. But if you do it for environment, guys, environment questions are becoming very random. History, again, questions are very tough and random, and geography, again the same case. Even map based questions are becoming a little bit tougher. So guys, this is the analysis. If you like this analysis, please do share with all those aspirants who are starting now, who are thinking how to plan his preparation for the prelims 2024. Guys, let me tell you what you need to do is that in the next 2 months, in the month of December and January, what you do is that at least you do polity and economy, very well. Then from February, I am coming out with 120 days revision plan. In that 120 days revision plan, I will be giving you some compilation, current affairs compilation also, which will help you to cover these two sections. Even environment also, a lot of questions are coming from current affairs. So don't worry, you will definitely crack the prelims examination if these two sections are very strong. So you know where you have to work for these 2 months, December and January. It is polity and economy. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.